For more than 6 months, Nazia Perveen has done everything she can to make her children's lives as normal as possible. But life is anything but. In September, her husband Riaz Ahmed and more than 250 others died in a fire at the Ali Enterprises garment factory. It produced clothes for export to Europe and the United States. Ahmed worked there and was his family's sole breadwinner. Shortly after the fire, the federal and Sindh provincial governments promised $9,000 in compensation for each victim's family, but Perveen still hasn't received anything.
I can't count how many times I've been to government offices, but they refuse to give me any money because they say they haven't found his body. I've given them DNA samples 3 times. They know he was working at the time, but they still won't help me.
She isn't alone. While we were at her home, several others who lost family came to tell us about their own long wait for compensation.
It's not just compensation those whose family were killed in September's fire are waiting for. They're also waiting for justice.
The initial investigation found that most emergency exits were locked and the sprinklers were not working. Police arrested the owners of the factory and some senior employees. But in February, all those arrested were released on bail, and police are now recommending the court drop the charge of murder. That's left many victims' families fearing no one will ever be properly punished for the deaths. Mansour Abbas is a commissioner with the city of Karachi. He told Al Jazeera he couldn't comment on the case because it's still before the courts, but acknowledged compensation payouts haven't gone smoothly.
When the incident took place, we did not find even so many persons because they were in pieces at that time. It is the government money, and we have to be very determined that this money has to reach to the legal heirs of the deceased.
Small comfort for Nazia Perveen, who, without the money, isn't sure how she's going to take care of her young family. Imtiaz Tyab, Al Jazeera, Karachi.